Hey everybody, I'm out here working on putting in a new gate here today, and I'm setting an H post right now, and figured I'd pass on a few tips that I've learned along the way. Now, not everyone does it the same way, but this is just the way I do it, and I figure if this could help somebody, I pass it along. So I'm going to show you what I've kind of got started here first. I'm going to flip this around. So I've got one basically started here. And so I got my post set in the ground, and I just pack dirt around them because they're pressure treated, and concrete kind of goes against that. It'll make your post rot quicker if you use concrete. So best thing to do, especially if you got sandy soil, pack that stuff in there with a post and just drive it in there. Just keep packing around it, and it'll get nice and tight. So what I do, I set this crossbar in here, and I'll give a little notch there, and I'll just drive in a nail there, and that just holds it in place. And I'll do both sides here. And then the trick to tighten this thing up, making it nice and tight, is you have your wire here. All right, and on the end here, I'll put in a nail here, and I'll wrap it around before I put in my fence staples here. And these are loose right now because I was tightening it up. And I'll show you how I do that on the next one, because I do two of them. Same thing down here. Down here is where I come and I twist it together. And I'll put in a staple down here to hold it in place. Again, I got my nail. These here, I'll drive these all in when I'm done. And right here is where you tighten it. And I'll show you how I do that. But first, I'm going to show you the easy way of getting your wire off of a reel there. Now this works the same with bob wire or anything. Got my gloves here, and all that is just a wooden dowel. You can use a piece of rebar, a piece of pipe. All you need is a plastic bucket lid, and off in the distance I got my length marked, and so I don't have to do no guesswork there. So I'll show you how we do that. Again, this is real simple. Wooden dowel, your wire, little bucket lid. This thing's right out there. Right there. Don't let that thing just spring back on you and get you in the eye or whatever. Come on back. Take your cutters. Cut that off there. There you got your wire. Now I'm going to flip you back around here. I'm going to show you how we crisscross this thing. Get this little ground's a little unstable here. All right. You take your wire here, come up on your top nail over here. And we're going to bring it back around through here. Come around the back side of this wire here, or the front side, however you want to call it. Get your wires equal length. Bring around this here. Just do a couple wraps on it. Give it a twist. Like you're twisting a bread tie. And we got some visitors here. I'll push that down. I'll get some staples here. I'm going to bring you over here so you can see what I'm doing here. So we want to hold this tail here in place. So I just take it after it's twisted and drive in a staple there. This one you can drive in all the way. That way I'll hold that twist in place. And then I just loosely place staple on this side. One on this side. And then bring it back up here. Sorry, I got no help today here, so doing this the best I can. And then we need to put a couple up here without this thing tipping over on me. I'll drive in a couple up there. Try and keep it nice and straight. On this side, you want, when you start stretching this wire, that's why you don't drive these in all the way. You want that wire to have movement where you're stretching the wire here. This just holds it in place. You can pull these out or drive in, it don't matter. I usually take them out and reuse them on the next one. So now we're gonna come down here and we're gonna stretch our wire here. Okay, so all you do, you just twist this thing up. Now a lot of people, and you see here where I did it before, they'll put in a piece of rod or whatever and come up here so it holds it in place and it keeps it from untwisting. Now I'm doing this in the winter time. It's probably, maybe 25 degrees right now. And so when summertime comes along, this wire is going to loosen up. So I'll come back and I'll retighten this up when it warms up, because when the heat hits this thing, when it gets like 95, 100 degrees, this wire is going to start sagging. And so I'll retighten it up and it'll pull everything back together. So I don't find it real super important to put a thing to hold it in place yet. You can if you want, but just this is how I do it. Like I said, everyone does it different. So you find your medium point between here and here, and then you just start twisting it. Let me throw in some gloves here. Here they are. Just in case. If you get these things too tight, they can snap on you. But you just listen to them. You'll hear them before they break. And I just find an old crescent wrench, got this smooth handle, works really good, and I'll show you what I mean. Now, what I'm doing, I have an existing fence here, and I need a gate in this area, so I undid it from the T-post, pulled the T-post back, and I just got it pulled back, and I'll set another H-post on the other side where I'm going to put this gate in. And after I get the other one in, then we'll start nailing it up to the post here before I cut it off. Anyways, back to this here. You just twist this up. And it'll tighten it up really good. And you actually got to kind of watch it, because it'll pull your post out of alignment. So what I do is I set my post out a little bit crooked, so when I tighten it up, it straightens it up. The only one I'm really concerned about is the one I'm going to set the gate on, keeping that one straight. But you have a little bit of room for for play with your hinges. You start hearing that, starts making a little tinging noise. Call it good. And this is why I use a crescent here. It'll just slide out of there. And that's it. And then you go back through and you drive in all your staples. And let me switch this around here. So you drive in all your staples and it's tight. And this thing's ready to hang a gate. And I'll do the other one that it's going to swing into. Staple down the fence, cut the wire, and I got an opening to go in. That way I can back my trailer in. I can load up these pigs here and get them out of here. But that's the way I do it. If you do it different, that's good for you, but this is my way of doing it. And if this helps somebody, go ahead and do it. All right, thank you.